was just thinking, and I'm so glad I put that cover on so that the sun can come out and I can actually get some stuff done today. That storm cover from Best Top is like the #1 thing I could recommend for any topless Jeep owner, any Wrangler owners out there. The thing is, it's just so handy if you like to have your top off. I throw it on every night just to keep humidity out, keep the bugs out, help deter some people from snooping around in there. And then storms and stuff, you just throw the thing on and you're good to go. I'm so happy that I put it on now so the sun can come out later and we can actually get some stuff done. I actually had in mind filming a video for the truck today, but I forgot to film like the prequel, like part of it that I wanted. So, change of plans. I'm gonna try and do that tonight. We're gonna do some Jeep stuff today. I really want to get to undercoating the frame because my frame is in bad shape, so I feel like every day that I don't get to it, it's just getting worse and it's going to disintegrate. That's like the main goal today. All right, I'm gonna go crush this workout and then get to work. I knew that wasn't gonna work right. All right, so I got my painting clothes on. I look like a kindergartner who dressed himself for the first day of school, but it's gonna be worth it. Alright, so rust is the biggest issue with these Jeeps or any car of that era, the 90s, early 2000s thing. So I'm going to be using POR 15 today. I've never used this stuff. I've used Eastwood stuff in the past and it's been great, but I figured I'd give this a try. I got a semi-gloss, so maybe it'll help shine that thing up a little bit. Got a paintbrush, dirty clothes, got the cloth down. And this stuff is nasty, so if you get this on anything, it's not coming off that easy, especially if you let it dry. Today's a little humid. It's about 300% humidity, if not 302. It's gonna be interesting. This will probably take, it says, it probably takes 24 hours to fully set, but it's probably gonna be more like 36. Hopefully it doesn't rain. That would suck. But yeah, it's a pretty fairly straightforward process. I'm going to start at the back because my cloth isn't big enough and the back is actually my biggest problem area. Let's see if the camera wants to. So under there is my nice rust hole. So I really want to get that coated real nice. I am a little bit worried about the heads of the bolts, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. So the best part about this type of coating is that you don't have to sand down to bare metal and scale off all the rust. Obviously, if you have some heavy, flaky stuff, you're gonna wanna do that, but I don't think I have any of that. There is some rust bubbles that I'll take some sandpaper to, but otherwise, it's not bad. Oh, I need the camera to, I should get my other camera for the low light. They do make rust stuff like this in spray cans, like aerosol, regular spray paint cans, and they work great, but I don't know, it's just me. You can get a thicker coat on with a brush, and you can control better where it goes. If you're like me, overspray kind of bothers me, but if you have a rig that you don't really care about, by all means. It will take about like 4 cans to do this whole thing too, so hopefully this will last the whole Jeep and I can get to the truck also. That would be ideal. If anybody wants to donate to me a Pro Eagle jack, I would highly appreciate it. That thing is so loud. So I decided that I'm going to just take the wheels off as I get to them so I can get in the wheel wells really good. The rear coil perches really need some help, so I'd really like to get them nice and good. So might as well just take them off. Also, shout out to Goonies Garage and NYC Jeep Club. Won this bad boy at a raffle, and I'm gonna put it to use. Alright, so I'm about halfway done. I got this side coated real nice. You can look back to what it was. It looks a whole lot better. I'm not gonna do the axle and stuff because that stuff can all be spray painted. I hit the bumper, and now I'm gonna take this wheel off, get back here. I got this done. The rust on this thing is really just beating me to it. So that race to the back half of coilovers is going to be on. I do have some holes in the front that I need to look into. I think they can be patched pretty well, especially if I'm gonna do long arms up there, because the holes that are there are right behind the lower control arm mounts. So if I grind those mounts off, I can do a nice plate. You can't win with these things, especially up here, living on an island. It's no good. If anybody has a JK for sale, let me know. All right, so got a bulk of the middle portion, the rear, and like underneath and inside. I got pretty much all of that done. So as you can see, I need to back the Jeep up so I can get some coverage here. We'll get up to here. This stuff really isn't bad at all. I'm still gonna coat it anyway, so it all is uniform. The worst part are the frame ends underneath the bumper, so I'm gonna have to pull the bumper off. But it is what it is. There's this side. It looks so much better. Just a nice semi-gloss finish too on top of that. And do I have tips for you? Wear a long sleeve, no matter how hot it is. Today is about, I don't know, 85 with 90% humidity. And this is miserable. It's got all over me. You can see my shirt. It was already dirty, but now it's extra dirty. But I think this will add about 6 months onto the life of this frame. And at this point, I really need everything I can get, so it's gonna be worth it. All right, I'm gonna back this thing up. I got a little bit of shade left, so I really need to get this done as soon as possible. I'm not doing those like time lapses of me painting the thing because that's boring as hell. So
came through dripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Blow make bitches, I'm on my business, stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us, red run when I tell a peace. Love is love. Love is love. Adios.
okay, so I managed to get the Jeep all done, nice and clean. Looks fantastic. Looks like a brand new car. And I actually started the truck. I did the front end, and then I got like halfway down. It's probably gonna look pretty funny. Not gonna really see it on camera, but I got to like here, and I still have all that. I took a nice rattle can of Eastwood stuff back here. So really all I have to do is get that middle section there. Here's the Jeep. You can see this stuff really just gets into all the nooks and crannies. It looks like a brand new Jeep. So all that leaves to do is clean up and sit back and look at all my hard work. This is what the paintbrush looks like after all that. It's stuck. Look at all the aftermath of working on a TJ. It's just rust chips everywhere. Apparently this side was worse because the rest of the blanket's not nearly as bad as this. My last piece of advice for you, if you're gonna undercoat using any product, wear dirty clothes. Get a full suit, get those big, ugly, yellow rubber gloves, and just cover your skin. This stuff is not easy to get off. I'm going to be living with this stuff on my skin for weeks.